Oh, okay. You already know what it is. It's your boy MP back at it again with another banger, episode 26. Better tune in, boy. You already know what it is. Let's get it. Honorable Cino. Going to the casino. What you mean? Green though, that's what I need. All of the green, nothing else, not in between. You know that I gotta stack it up and split it all just with the team.
Just why don't me get my neck froze? Cool with the suicide doors. And I love all of my.
It feels so good to be back. And I'm just playing. You already know what it is. Welcome. Episode 26, like I said, better tune in because we back with another one. It's your boy MP. And yeah, I'm welcoming myself, basically. I'm welcoming myself. And you already know what that means. It's me. It's time to get busy. It's time to get bills bit. What? Oh my God, I'm going through a lot today. Well, guys, hope y'all having a beautiful day, because I'm having a beautiful day. You know what that is. Having a beautiful day means having a beautiful day from the beginning to the end. You feel me? So that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And I done fell down, my bad. The chair went all the way down. I'm tweaking, boy. But either way it go, hey, let's cut down to the business. Today is a special day. Special day. We're not gonna even go over the top with the video or anything. We're gonna just continue to hit these bangers, but again, come back with some info basically so we can learn, you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna really talk about this trading. Really that's kinda like the main factor that we're gonna do today. We ain't gonna even do too much of all of the, making all of the vlogs and all of that put together again today. We might, I might do that. I don't know. I'm gonna for sure just throw some little shots in there that I took in from the shop. Throw them in there, but really we're just taking a look at this chart so far, what it's been doing so far this week, trading the Forex market of the GBP USD. I actually been taking a look at this Euro USD as well throughout this week so far. You may be thinking, I remember you were trading with the with your trading plan like a week ago. Have you still been, like actually not a week ago, but back in your older videos, have you still been sticking to it? And to answer your question, yeah, I've still been sticking to my trading plan so far. As of right now, I did end up trading today. Today is technically Wednesday, February 23rd. So I did trade today. I did not trade yesterday. I was just taking a look at the market. I believe I was gonna get in yesterday, but I didn't. I've been kind of waiting for the Euro USD to go back down at this point because it's been kind of consolidating, going up as of right now. So as GBP USD has kind of been in this consolidation state of mind. It kind of been going up, but then fluctuating. And it's a whole about a lot of weird shit that the market's been doing. I'm obviously about to turn the camera around so we can see, but yeah, like, yeah, the market's just been doing some weird stuff. We got to talk about that trade that I was holding that I eventually got out of. And I was like negative 20, maybe 30 something, 40. Actually, I think I was negative 50. Negative 50. I'm still trying to make that little bit of money back that I did lose, but at least it wasn't a negative 150 because I was in a negative 150, which was awful. I was thinking in my head, man, should I just get out? Should I get out? Or do I know that it's going to retest? And that's what I had a feeling that it was going to retest. So that's why I continued to hold out the trade for real. And yeah, ended up going back up. And if I would have held it a little longer, I actually could have got out at a better time where it would have been like less of a loss. It would have been more of like a probably like negative 20, maybe less than, if I would have got out on time, which when I supposed to have got out, which was actually when it came back to retest that area. I had like a second chance to get out, but I had took the first chance because I just couldn't go through with it. I'm like, man, I'm just like I'm so like I was so like confused. Well, not even confused. I was so dedicated in what I felt that it was gonna do at first. So stuck in my ways of it holding that trade. It ended up started playing out the wrong way, and I started losing so much money. But luckily, I believed in myself, and I continued to hold it. Instead of losing all of that money, I continued to hold it. It went up partially. Could have got out at a better time. Well, again, negative, like light. That negative would have been so light if I would have got out at the correct time. But instead, I got out a little early, which wasn't too bad, but probably wasn't the best idea. Ended up capitalizing a little bit, but wasn't enough for all that I lost. But I'm still in the trade as of right now. I ended up getting back in on the trade, but this time I switched my position into a sell instead of a buy. My Euro USD trade, it looked like it ended up stopping me out due to the fact it had hit my stop loss, which when I turn the camera I'll show. But other than that, yeah, that's really what we did for today. For this nice little Wednesday. I ain't do nothing too special, too crazy, you feel what I'm saying? And yeah. I ain't go over the top with the trade and shit, you know what I'm saying? A little light tip on the light tip. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get this boy cracking. Yeah. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? So we back at this thing again, like I was just saying, you feel me? So with that being said, this is, again, I'm just going over this trade that I ended up getting into today, which may have been a bad decision due to the fact it looked like that it's starting to consolidate. At the time that I ended up getting in, it started consolidating right after that, and it could go for a retest, or it could just be in a consolidative state, and it may continue down with the downtrend. But other than that, we really just being patient, just sticking in the trade, whether to see what these candlesticks do, whether I need to go ahead and get out if it's about the end of this trend. Yeah, really just waiting for the next decision to make at the end of the day. I told you I had gotten a Euro USD trade, and it had hit my stop loss. So again, once we transfer over there, we're gonna talk about that as well. But as of right now, this is what I have pulled up for the GBP USD, one of my favorite pairs, even though I'm not the best at trading it. Talk that shit to myself, you feel me? So as of right now, you may be looking at these like, what is these three chicken feet right here? No, these are the horizontal trend lines that begin to draw up due to the fact that yesterday I had matched up from this one to the second point to see whether it was going to bounce off of this this horizontal trend line, continue up with the uptrend, or whether if it breaks through, it's going to continue with the downtrend. Now, again, I did set this one up and this one up because without this being made, it would have had stopped here first. This would have been my first, horizontal trend line if I would have continued with the uptrend. If I did not do these ones as well, but I ended up doing these ones due to the fact that this one was already passed, this one already passed, so I set up the third one. And the third one is what gave me what I needed to confirm. And once I got that third confirmation, which was, once we crunched down to the smaller time frames, you'll be able to see it did retest the horizontal trend line and it continued to shoot down. Let's go and zoom this out. So now we're gonna take a look at this daily time frame. Kind of just been jumping around from the daily time frame to the hour to the 15 and 30. A little bit of the 5. I ain't really been using too much of any other time frames like the 45 and the 30. I mean, I do use the 30. I haven't been using the 45 or the weekly or monthly or anything too much. I just kind of been pushing with these ones. So yeah, boom, my bad. I had got zoned out for a second. Let's take a look at this 4-hour time frame. So as you could see, I did not believe. Now with this candle right here, this 4-hour time frame candle, I kind of believe that it, it hasn't made the top half of the candle on the 4-hour time frame. So I didn't believe that it was over with. I thought it was gonna at least break through, or not even break through, but if it did break through this horizontal trend line, at least break through and then retest to go back up. That's what I was thinking it was gonna do. But again, that's why I waited out and see what it was gonna do in the hour or 4 hour before I just decided to make my decision from the 30 to the 15, like I've been doing in the past. As you can see, right here is a clear area that it has remembered to touch at in the past. So that's why I do have this sell right here. But my GBP USD looks like it had got out as well. I might have lost some money because it touched the top of my stop loss as well. But that doesn't mean that I still can't get in on this sale that could possibly be gained from about a couple of pips. So where's that at right now? We got 35,400 all the way down here. So is that a couple hundred pips? Maybe. But with that being said, I ain't tripping on me not exactly knowing the amount of pips that I'll be receiving if I was to get in on this trade. Obviously I still have to study on the pips, so don't be my eyes because I ain't studied on the pips yet. But that is something that that will come in handy if you know that type of information, with just measuring out how much you'll make if you was to get on that trade or lose. It's best to do that anyway, to know how much you about to win or lose before you even enter in a trade. It makes sense, and that's what I obviously I'm slacking on it, so that's what I'm gonna have to figure out and fix and work on, because it's an issue, obviously, like a big issue. But as right now, as you can see live, this 4-hour candlestick is looking a little it's not doing enough. So let's zoom down to this hour, and as you can see why it's not doing enough, because the candlestick before it, the two before it, as you can see, was that like a double top, not really, well, double bottom sort of, but it doesn't match those two candles. As you can see, that tall candlestick is before that second candlestick was like way bigger. So it still has potential in going in the downside, but as of right now, it still hasn't bypassed these last two last lows. So that being said, I can't really just judge to see, say whether it's gonna go in one direction or not, because due to the fact that it's still creating a candlestick with the wicks and all that. So yeah, that's all we can really do. That's the trade that I'm technically in as of right now. And yeah, that's what it's doing right now. I'm really just hoping for the best for it right now. I ain't gonna really jump out or jump in way too early or nothing. And matter of fact, I don't think it stopped me out due to the fact, because this was the last candle that I got in on this candle, I believe, instead of me getting in on this one. I think this was the last high it made before I got in. But either way it go, this is right here. This is a trade that I took earlier in the week that I was holding for about a week and a half, about a week and a half. I was holding that one because I just had so much potential that it was going up due to the fact, boom, you got this little wick right here looking like it was about to break outside of the box. Okay, I understand that it didn't break out of here the second time, so that's where, again, I was still holding it, and right around this area is where I gained my confidence to get out due to the fact that I already had lost so much. Now, when I got out, again, it did go back down, and I had the option, I would have had a better opportunity to get out right here. Like, I should have got out right here, that would, because as you could see, my stop loss was at right here, at the top of the box. So instead, I think I removed. Hey, my bad, before the video had cut off. Hey, my bad. I was saying that, yeah, I should have got out earlier, like around this area, like where my stop loss was, instead of me just sitting here taking the whole stop loss out of the equation and just letting it ride to wherever it was gonna go. That was a bad decision. But either way it go, it ended up playing itself out at the end of the day, and I held it to a decent enough position for me to be able to come out with a decent amount close to break even instead of a whole disaster. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, yeah, like shit, like, I guess it ain't too bad to swing it, but you gotta at least know the direction it's gonna go in the future. Don't just sit here and swing it not knowing the direction it's gonna go in the future, or that you feel like it's gonna do it. Make sure you know that it's gonna go in that direction. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to be partially correct. You want to make sure you're all the way correct. But back to what I was saying, we just zoomed down to a 30-minute time frame again on a pair of GBP USD, and as you can see, we clustered these chunks up a little bit, but as you can see, again, this is the box that I was hoping that we could catch and move up on. It was like a breakout retest type of box. As you can see, it broke out, and then this is a retest, and then it went to the direction that it wanted it to go in. I was watching a video, of the person that I watch study, I watch trade, which is Swag AC, Chris Williams of Swag Academy. I watch him trade a lot. I brought his course or whatever, and that's where I learned my information from. But either way it go, I was taught that you don't really, if you're gonna duplicate the box, you don't really want to put the box right underneath the box you just made. You want to put it down on, at least just like a half, or where the previous, where that last low was of, those consolidating weights. You probably put in another box of the one that's creating under the break, portion. I may be saying it wrong. If you ever want to hear the actual terms of what he said, you're just gonna have to go, probably buy the course and listen to all of his his videos of his not even his entries, but his scaling videos. But either way go, again, I had used that, and it looks like it did what it wanted it to do. It consolidated on top of the box, and then it came down and it sat around this area a little bit. But as you can see right now, all we can really do is wait to see what it's gonna do, and then we're gonna react to it. Hopefully it doesn't shoot back upwards. Hopefully we can consolidate and then it just go down at this point. So all we can really do is just wait and go from there. But either way, I'll be back. I have to make a run, so peace. Yo, you already know what it is. MP back in the building with another one. Same day, actually, just a couple hours later, like I said. So, like I was saying from the beginning of the video, we are again looking at GBP USD, and I'm not for sure if I was in that trade earlier, but I ended up getting in this trade or whatever, and ended up playing out pretty decent. And I ended up capitalizing. I didn't get the full thing, but I ended up making my money back again from like a couple days ago with me losing that 50 something dollars. I ended up just making it back plus a little bit more profit. So for the month we are looking at probably about like up $104 officially of February 23rd. I guess it's decent or whatever. I'm still a beginner trader at the end of the day, so it's nothing too drastic or anything. You feel me? I am trading with a 0.15 lot size in a demo account, so it's not official. So again, eventually, I am working on that live account. So that is a live account is an official account where you deposit your real money into. You go from there. You can actually win real money as well. But you can see, I'm not still in this trade. I was gonna continue to hop in this trade, but I'm looking at a 4-hour time frame right now, and it's just now hitting this minor key area that it tends to touch quite often. As you can see, we are again looking at a 4-hour time frame. As you can see, this take profit and stop loss right here. My take profit was exactly at about 35,000 or 35,000 at this point. And yeah, that's where I got it going at, because that's where it last wicked at these previous points. But again, as we scroll down to the lower time frames, we'll be able to see how much, how far it is from that. But as of right now, it's still, staying on top of this minor trend line. So I'm not really pressed about getting back in due to the fact that the day is damn near over. I'm not really about to go ahead and hop in this trade due to the fact that, again, the day is almost over. It's going to move again tomorrow, but hey, all I can really do is watch and react. I ain't gonna really get in or anything. Even though I just was about to get in this trade a couple seconds ago, and now I'm looking at it. This mug just now starting to not even reject, but can stop, and it basically reject and go back at this point. Like, it's rejecting that line. Like, again, I just scroll down to an hour time frame, as you can see, and what we're really looking at right now is this candlestick is sitting on top of this trend line right here. And I capitalized on this down momentum, so I got in probably like around this area, and I've been capitalizing ever since, like around this area right above here before it got all the way down. That's where I did take my profit at. Unfortunately, I should have capitalized all the way down here. Like, obviously, I let it bypass my stop loss when I'm in a trade. So why didn't I let it hit my take profit? Well, I should have, but again, I like to take some of my profit just so I could be for sure. And I can, again, if I feel more comfortable, I know it's gonna go up and retest a couple of areas. So before I just sit there and hold in the trade, if I'm not already in the trade holding it, then I'm gonna just get in and get out, and I guess take those little little fees out, the little once you get in a trade, they take a percentage out, so, or a percent out. So once they take that out, then I just keep getting in trade. But other than that, once it retests and goes up, and then it finally begins to go in this direction, then I'll just go back in the direction there, is whether it's about to retest a different area, because it might just be having enough of that area and just get ready to go back in another area. So I just kind of exit out just to make sure, get some confirmation candles as well to get back in the trade and feel confident about it. I don't want to get in the trade and just again be like how I've done in the previous, if you go back in the previous videos, obviously come and post on YouTube. If you go back in the previous videos, you can see that I wasn't for sure about a couple of the trades. And I don't like to feel like that. I like to feel for sure like I know what I'm looking at, and I know what I want to go with my decision that I'm making. You feel me? So that's the whole thing. Just know if you go with a decision. Make sure you picking the right one and you trust in that decision. You don't want to be second guessing right after you chose it, because then obviously you don't feel confident. So you want to be confident about your decisions that you're making, especially when you trade. You want to be in a good mindset. Be making the wrong decisions, it happens so quick. It happens. So let's go ahead and scroll down to the 45-minute time frame. As you can see, not much is happening right now. But this area right here, you can see right here, it has touched right here again twice, and it was a little higher up, but still consolidated around the area a little bit, which means stand still, and then it did break move, and whichever direction it did choose, which was down in the bearish direction. As you can see right now, again, I was about to hop in this trade. I was like a couple seconds ago before I started this video, I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to get in this trade like it's about to continue down. But I'm so happy I didn't, due to the fact that it looks like, again, it's retesting. Like, it wants to confirm that it wants to be going in a downward direction. As of right now, I don't really feel that. It knows for sure that that's what it wants to do, so yeah, it's doing what it wants to do. It may continue to just break straight through and continue down, but other than that, like, it ain't no other way to just like telling right now, like, yeah, that motherfucker about to do this. Like, I ain't even about to say all that, because shoot, ain't no telling. As you can see, we scrolling down to lower time frames, and this boy is still doing what it want to do. And just now, like, it looked like it's right above the trend line on these ones. Like we look at like a 30-minute or something. Oh, actually it doesn't. Well, okay, like it's under it now, but again, we look at a 30 to 15, that boy like that. That J look crazy. Let me see what that for. See that 4 hour, that boy look like that. So that boy, that's a whole big candle still. But still okay. On the 1 hour is just now starting to show. So again, on a 30-minute, yeah, you can see that right there. 15-minute, yeah, it's starting to see it like it done went underneath it, but it had enough. So look like it's getting ready to go up, tell its story, whether it wants to go up or go down. It could just be retesting and it can't pass this line. It may continue to go down. Shit, ain't no telling. But if it does, I do want to capitalize a little bit more. So I may have to go ahead and add this little alert, right? That's a little too far right there. Probably about right there, just so I can know for sure that like it that it wants to bypass it. Once I want to set on the euro list, then either way go, boom. We're gonna look at a 5-minute time frame again. As you can see, it's consolidating a little bit in this little box. Let's go ahead and put a little box around here, as you can see, because in 5 minutes consolidating within these other time frames. As you can see, it's not, which is a little weird, but it is what it is. I wonder just because if it's consolidating in a 5 minute, will it start consolidating to 15 as well? That'd be crazy if it did start consolidating to 15. Knowing that it started at a 5 minute, that'd be crazy as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go ahead and go to a 30-minute time frame. It's starting to look pretty good because it's just finished that, that top half of the candlestick, which leaving that wick up there. It's creating that bottom half as right. Oh my god, this shit move. Oh my lord, that bitch look delicious. Either way it go, you would have capitalized a little bit. It is showing a doji. That doji candle is indecisive, so it doesn't know whether it wants to go up or whether it wants to go down, whether it wants to go right or whether it wants to go left. What the fuck? But either way it go, again, I did capitalize enough where I don't even feel like trading no more today. I'm just gonna wait again 2 days. Friday? I'm gonna wait until then, make my next decision. Unless Euro USD shows me another setup. I did also look at Euro USD today, and I did trade it. And it was, it did what it wanted to do. I'm about to actually go ahead and flip that motherfucker over there to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, GBP USD just started going crazy. So this is that one Euro USD that I was just talking about. So let's go ahead and take a look at this 4-hour time frame so we can see the direction that it was going in. So again, earlier this morning, I felt that again, eventually it was going to go down. If you can go back in the previous videos, I did say eventually, yeah, it's going to go through. It's more of like a Fibonacci type of look. So do the fib on that bitch, feel me? So again, had some consolidations up top. It did break through. Again, I learned this from Swaggy C. It you know, the break and retest. So break through, boom, retest that motherfucker again. And then as you can see, I tried to wait just to confirm again whether that momentum was correct and excuse me, whether it wanted to continue to go down, and which it did. And as you can see, I capitalized a little bit. And man, if I should just believed in my gut and went all the way down like I said, I would have capitalized like fucking $50, $60, you feel me? I would have went dumb. Actually, I would have probably capitalized 100. No telling. Because I am trading a 0.515 lot size due to the fact that I do need to learn my pips. I would have, you know, I knew right off top I would have gained this many and lost this many pips. But, you know, again, something you got to work on. So as of right now, again, I'm not trading anymore today on Euro USD nor nor GBP USD. Just gonna go ahead and leave it at that, and then yeah, we're gonna take a look at it again tomorrow. We ain't really do much, but again, we're gonna check it on Friday, because tomorrow again, Euro USD might show a little setup for a retest. You feel me? Because this boy do look a little scrumptious. However, that motherfucker going down. You see that whole downtrend right here? Boom, boom. I mean, this wick is pretty high, but it hasn't bypassed. It didn't bypass this one, so it's still showing a nice little downtrend. If I really wanted to put a couple of little trend lines down here just to show, as you can see, I did believe in this in the past, and I capitalized a little bit. So the only time I didn't capitalize is right here in this portion. I did take probably an L, maybe. I don't remember. Or I could have just broke even. Either way it go, it's cool. It's cool. I think I took a minor profit, but I did feel like, again, it was going to go down. So it shot down, and as you can see, it did what it did. Let's take a look at this hour time frame. Look a lot more better. Boom. See, I might have capitalized. I think I capitalized probably right here, because I started to feel like it was going to go in the wrong direction, and boom, which it did. Shot all the way up. And I didn't lose any money, because, I mean, obviously, I was, I got out quick enough. But as you can see right here, I wanted to confirm again that when it crosses right here, that it created a nice candlestick enough where I can feel comfortable to get in, instead of me just getting in and wishing for luck and then motherfucker shoot up the wrong way, stop me out on some bullshit, you feel me? So again, after it made that nice candlestick, I just got in on the drop, and I didn't get in on the fur enough. Like, I should have just believed in myself a long time ago. Like, yeah, like, as you can see in the video, I still believed in it, but I didn't do it. So, I have to do it as well as believe in it and speak it. So that's something I have to work on as well. And yeah, I would have had just, man, like shit like that. That would have been like amazing. But instead, I took like the easy way out, just the more conservative, responsible way. I'm only take this much out just so I can be confident. No, nigga, just snatch all of that shit up, boy. That's what I should have did. And yeah. So, but either way, it goes to learn a lesson, you feel me? So, again, your USD, this is what I've seen. It fell down. You may see other traders out there that's trading Forex as well that capitalized on that, went dumb. Probably got all types of gains, but me, going crazy my own way and, taking it easy my own way. You feel me? And I get there in time. But as of right now, this is what we doing. This is what I seen. This is what happened. This is how we gonna go about it. This is like the days we gonna really do this. Like today, like it did what it wanted to do. You feel me? So again, gonna stick with this Euro USD on certain days, and GP on like regulars, like we normally been doing. Like ain't shit gonna change. You feel me? So as of right now, again, this is what we gonna do, and we check back on Euro USD tomorrow. We can be looking for a retest eventually soon, coming up. Like again, man, I was just thinking, dude, if I would have got in on this, like before it even got down here, Like, I was thinking, like, damn, should I get in on this? But I just didn't have any confidence due to the fact that I just wasn't for sure. But Euro USD just, when that motherfucker moved, and you know that motherfucker just moved. So I gotta get that boy going. You feel me? But either way, I'm about to go ahead and wrap this video up. I've been talking long enough. So GBP USD, man, if I would have stayed in there, boy, I would have got that too, boy. You feel me? So I guess my predictions don't always be wrong, man. I just gotta trust and believe in the process, man. And you gotta trust and believe in the process as well, each and every day, whether you're doing this or anything else in your life. You feel me? Trust and believe in the process. You will get through it. You will get there. Just keep going. You feel me? So this is what we have only for today, and we will be back tomorrow. You feel me? With the same pairs, but another new day. You feel me? So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, share. Make sure you tell your friends to keep going, because you know when I post them barber videos, because they can be in it and you can be in it. You feel what I'm saying? Just make sure you go crazy. Make sure you tap in. If you want to, you can be in it in the video. Just make sure you let your boy know. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this boy cracking. See y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Yeah, I just wanted to hop back on here one more time before the night ended. Oh my god, like, it's just crazy how much I would have capitalized if I would have just believed in myself. So when you're doing this, believe in yourself. You feel me? Cause sheesh, man, I just missed off on like so much fucking cheese, bro. On all I had to do was believe in myself. Like I said, like I was going in my head. I'm like, is it gonna do this? And he did it. What the fuck? Like, all I'm saying is, like, just believe in yourself, you know? Cause, man, like, I ain't saying I'm the best. I ain't saying I made the money, but I'm just saying, like, I would have capitalized more if I would have just believed in myself. You feel me? So for sure, man, just learning fucking lesson, bro. Like I said, I wasn't getting in the trade anymore. I'm trying to be so disciplined and not getting in the trade anymore. Like, but it's like it keeps wanting to go down, and it's looking so fucking beautiful. Like, it is crazy. I'm not lying. Like, if you caught this trade today, you already know, man. I'm telling you, bro. You up. I swear, I wish I would have just believed in that whole thing. Like, I knew it, and it just did it. Like, I'm happy I caught it in, like, the video form. You feel me? So, nobody can say I didn't call it out. And I can't say I didn't call it out. Ain't none of that bullshit going on. I called the shit out. And shit, did it. And it's not about a calling out game and none of that fugazi ass shit. It's just some real shit. Like, I don't know, you just gotta believe in yourself. And that's what it's all about. Fuck it. That's all I wanted to say, man. Peace out. Y'all have a good night, man.